Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this November the 20th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, we're going to take a look at Invest 99L. Also, we're going to take a look at the Watches Warning Advisory map for your locating across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and the storm reports that came in this afternoon. And also, we're going to take a look at the National Hurricane Center tropical update at the end of this broadcast. So stick around to the entire video and do not miss a beat of this forecast. And if you know anybody that want to join the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel, go ahead and send them over my way. Love to have them. And let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. All right. As you can see, also like these videos, share these videos on social media also. So that way more people get a chance to see my forecast on social media as well. Alright, as you can see here, we got quiet conditions over southeast, south, and southwestern portion of Canada. Also through portion of Washington, Oregon State, down through California. Gulf of California, northern and central Mexico, over to Texas, portion of Louisiana, Arkansas, all the way up toward Minnesota, and portion of Wisconsin. Alright, we got a little bit of mixed precipitation over here in Washington, Oregon State, and also a little bit of shower activity across western areas and coastal areas as well of Washington, Oregon State. Alright, we got showers standing up here from near Michigan through Wisconsin, back to portion of Ohio, all the way down through Illinois, all the way down to portion of Mississippi. Alright, in this yellow slashed area here over Alabama and the Panhandle of Florida, some severe weather possible, some showers and storms standing down to the Gulf of Mexico, through North Florida, through the, Alabama, Georgia, all the way toward a portion of Ohio, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina as well. More shower activity up here around Maryland, D.C., Delaware, up toward Connecticut, Rhode Island, also into Massachusetts. Also, we have some freezing rain possible standing from up here in southeast Canada through Vermont, New York State, Pennsylvania, Northern Virginia, and West Virginia as well. Mixed precipitation standing up here in the portions of Maine, toward New Brunswick, through Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal, Canada, over toward the Great Lakes region, northern Michigan, also eastern Wisconsin, and also back over toward Lake Superior and Lake Huron as well. All of this activity is for your Tuesday, November 21st. Alright, let's take a look at your Wednesday forecast now. As you can see here, we got quiet conditions over southeast, southern, and southwestern portion of Canada. Sending through Montana, back down toward Colorado, Utah, Nevada, California, down toward the Gulf of California, northern central Mexico, north Texas, all the way over toward Alabama, Mississippi, portion of Georgia, down into the Florida, Big Bend, and Panhandle areas. Also down toward Cuba and the Bahamas as well. Sending all the way through Tennessee, back into Kentucky, all the way up to Michigan as well, and also into Wisconsin. Dry conditions expected there. We got shower activity down in the Gulf of Mexico, across portion of Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, and northeast Mexico. We got some areas of mixed precipitation over in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming, and also Montana region. Some shower activity along coastal areas of Washington and Oregon states. Alright, we got more shower activity up in the coastal waters along the east coast, also from southeast Georgia through the Carolinas, back over toward West Virginia, Pennsylvania, all the way up toward Massachusetts, also Connecticut and Rhode Island region as well. We got mixed precipitation up here in northern Pennsylvania, a little bit in West Virginia, all the way into Vermont, New Hampshire, also into Maine. We have some heavy snow possible over portion of New Hampshire, Vermont, and also into much of Maine as well. All of this activity is for your Wednesday, November 22nd. Alright, let's move on to Invest 99L. As you can see here, looks pretty well healthy this evening. Looks better organized this evening than it did earlier this afternoon when I talked about it. If you like, we're going to be looking at the National Hurricane Center models of this system here, so we're going to be taking a look at it and the intensity guidance as well. Here at the current position of the storm, it drops southeast a little bit, then back to the southwest, and then heads towards Central America, and then about into the Eastern Pacific Ocean. So we ain't got nothing to really worry about. And if the ones that got hammered by that tropical wave earlier, in Jamaica, Cuba, and also over toward Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Y'all are safe at this time, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. This is going to be heading towards Central America, so y'all are in good shape. All right, let's take a look at the intensity guidance of this system. All right, you can see we got about 25 knot winds, equal to about 30 miles per hour. Most of the model keeps it into just a below tropical storm status. A few takes it into tropical storm, but right now, I'm just gonna go with just a tropical wave at this time. All right, that's your tropical update. We'll have another one at the end of the video, so stick around for it. All right, let's move on to the watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright, you can see we still got the small craft advisory, gale warning extending from near Maine all the way down to the east coast of Florida, southeast Florida, Florida Keys, same over here from portion of the Florida Panhandle through Alabama back to southeast Texas, same over here from Gulf of California, and a little bit along California as well, and also up into Oregon and Washington State. We got a tornado watch down there with ongoing severe weather with severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. Warnings ongoing in Mississippi and Louisiana. We got wind advisories for you guys in area much of Alabama, northeastern Mississippi, eastern and central portions of Kentucky, Tennessee, that is, excuse me, northern Georgia, western North Carolina, also in the West Virginia. Same up here in South Dakota, northern portion of Texas, northeastern New Mexico, and also western areas of Oklahoma. Southern California for wind advisories there. All right, we got a couple counties in western North Carolina. Red flag warnings have been posted. Winter weather advisory for portions of New Vermont and also New York State. Same down in Pennsylvania, also in Virginia and also West Virginia. A few areas over here in portions of New Mexico, Colorado as well. All right. And we got some high wind watches in effect for portions of northern Montana, also down in southern California as well. Still got those air quality alerts for areas of Oregon and northern California. And that pretty much takes care of the United States. Got a little bit of coastal flood advisory over toward Washington, D.C. area. All right, the Hawaii and Chain Islands still got small craft advisory and also some storm warning along a few island chains as well. Storm warnings, small craft advisory, and also gale warnings also in effect around the Alaska area. Inland, we got special weather statements. Also, we have wind advisories. Also, winter weather advisories. Also, freeze and spray warnings are in effect for you guys in the coastal areas of Alaska. All right, Storm Prediction Center time. We're fixing to move on to it. As you can see here, that line of showers and storms extending up here from near Illinois all the way down to the Gulf Coast. You can see the tornado watches down enhanced risk for tornadoes in that vicinity. Let's move on to the convective outlook. There it is there. General thunderstorm in the lighter green, marginal risk in the darker green, yellow slight risk, enhanced risk is the oranger yellow. Current watches, like I said, Louisiana, Mississippi. MDS discussion, just talking about the current watches. Storm report that came in this afternoon. We had one tornado report over Louisiana. Wind report, we had 4, 0 was high. We had hail reports, 2, 0 was large. And so that brought the total number to 7. And I do expect them numbers to increase as we continue to roll through the afternoon and evening hours in that vicinity. And let's take a look at the fire weather. Elevated risk in the western North Carolina mountain along the Tennessee, North Carolina line. Maybe no elevated risk for fire weather there. All right, we're going to start off with 99L. Let's see. This organized shower and thunderstorm over the central Caribbean Sea associated with a small area of low pressure, although the thunderstorm activity has recently increased over the southwestern portion of the low. Nearby dry air is forecast to prevent much additional development of this system as it begins to drift slowly westward over the next couple of days. Right now it has a 10 and 10% chance of development over the next 2 days and 7 days. And let's take a look at this system here. in the central subtropical Atlantic. An area of low pressure development on frontal boundary just southeast of Bermuda. This non-area tropical low is forecast to move southeast across the subtropical Atlantic over the warmer surface temperatures during the next few days, and the environmental conditions appear conducive for some gradual development. Could acquire some tropical characteristics. A subtropical or tropical storm could form by the latter part of this week as it continues to move to the east-southeast and then to the northeast after that. Formation chance through the next 2 days, 10% and 50% over the next 7 days. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next Monday evening, folks. Take care.